And they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
Now Stafford. This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Trying to punch it across with Bush. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Reggie Bush taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Go for that 2. Get the deuce.
Cam Little to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Hot sauce.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
So what you think about my defensive play?
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now Murray. And they'll let it go deep for Cruz. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. Well, Charles, they're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
He finds his man, complete. That's Bush. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Cam Little to kick off.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
3rd down and 4.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Here's Murray. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're going for it. It's Murray. It's complete to Cruz. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. They run up the middle with Bush. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense.
Yeah,
I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back
watching
to
the outside.
Anything, because
whenever they watch the outside too hard, I cut it up.
Now Bush,
that time I was good.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one bit.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Yeah, I try to
and the Texans will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
See how they was doubling.
Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it, because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
Having to feel my defense is here.
Murray now to throw. Complete. Smith has it. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
And
it's intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. But Charles, in a tie game, you always wonder who's going to be making the big plays. Right now, it's not the offensive players. We're seeing these defenses step up and take control. Both of the last 2 drives have ended with interceptions.
They are certainly dictating this game, aren't they? Now it's going to come down to which offense can follow defenses.
Nah, I wasn't.
Step up in the clutch themselves.
I'm gonna do a freestyle route.
Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play.
No.
Back now here on EA Sports. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4.
Right.
So third down, but you got to think they'd like to get closer, even in a dome with good kicking conditions for a possible field goal. To throw is Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on third and medium to pick up the first.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one. But he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on third.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Reggie Bush with his second touchdown of the night. And the Ravens have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. Stafford going to change it up here. They'll try and throw for it. Complete at the 1. And he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good. And that'll give him an 8-point lead here in the 4th. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. He's got him in. Complete. Touchdown, Houston. T. Higgins, his second touchdown of the night. And the Texans have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
But they certainly aren't afraid to dial up the long ball, and fans dig the long ball. And they absolutely needed it, and guess what? They got it. How about that?
And now a two-point conversion away from tying this game up.
The Texans will line up for the two-point conversion.
It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here.
You know what the weakest link is? It's my defense. Get head top so easy.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Yeah.
They'll start on the grab with Bush. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Back to the ground, this time Lynch. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
I tried. That's how he extended it like that.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Bush trying the middle. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Clock. Can't get these people a chance. But they gonna go for the 2 for sure.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Right.
Stafford now to throw. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
A big play looming on third down. Now it's Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, boy, this sets up for a huge call now on fourth down because you can try the long field goal, you could go for it, or you could punt and play for overtime. I am so glad, partner, that I don't have to make those kind of decisions. Let's see what they decide.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. They snap it to Stafford. That is caught. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first.
The tie game in the fourth quarter. You and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Run the ball. Drain the clock. No mistakes.
Now Stafford. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown. And they've broken our tie here in the final minute.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now.
It's not like they
and rely
can't.
on their defense.
It's not like they
Rely on their
can
defense. So a little bit of
27
time
seconds.
left on the clock
Right.
here in the fourth, but they got to feel good
I
now.
hope.
Now the try here for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
22.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
Close enough.
This is 1st and 10.
Shit, I hope so.
Murray to throw.
Excuse me, sir. Don't doubt my defense. Don't doubt my defense, sir.
When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback.
This
you
is
have
my
a much
favorite.
better opportunity.
It's the OG play.
They'll hand it off to Bush. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken
He didn't even
down
go
in
in
the
motion. He
backfield.
stopped.
Now the Texans will burn the
He was
first of their
supposed to go all the
timeouts
way.
as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he has the Ravens first down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. Another one in the books for us, partner. Always great to be by your side. And both offenses, both defenses had some moments in this one, but I think you would agree these coaching staffs are also going to have some stuff to clean up on film.
Absolutely, partner. And let's face it, any game we get to watch from up here, it's going to be a blast. Do we want to get a real job? Absolutely not. Let's keep watching the NFL
Good
all
game,
season long.
man.
So that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com/Madden.
No one scored more than 21 points over that play. Shit, at least not yet. I am 2-0. So we kind of even. Unstoppable. Untamable.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And, Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best, that team will win the game.
Here's the former Auburn kicker, Daniel Carlson, to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
That was a nice little.
Stafford going to put it up right away. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And the Browns are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
Looking to put a drive together. Following the interception, Young sliding out of the pocket. That's caught right side by Worthy. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
Oh, no.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. It's a gain of 35. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They run for the first time with James Cook. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. They go play action. Young rolling to his right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Browns. And Xavier Worthy, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Browns are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Oh, good return up past the 30. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Ravens. We're going to have to strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in. Had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up. Right? You give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Young. They'll roll him out right. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it. He's going to look deep down the field. No, that is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at my coach. Why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You want some explanations.
2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Out of the gun, Stafford. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Stafford. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Stafford now to throw. Oh, look at that. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 7-7, our score after 1.
As we can.
2nd quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
That's real, that's real.
They'll run it with Bush. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on first down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2? Maybe even 3 more plays.
I tried to dive in there. He
Second and goal
dove to the
from
ground. I thought if you hold square, he'll dive.
They'll try again, but he will not.
How do you dive?
In fact, he won't get to the line of scrimmage as they push him back to the 2.
Oh, triangle.
The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Goofy ass. God,
how about this Browns defense they've held so far? This is now 3rd and goal. Here's Stafford. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
See how we wasted the clock, man?
Reggie Bush, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Extra point running down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they fall behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back.
No. I gotta put him on. I gotta put him on spy. I gotta put him on spy. Put him on spy. There you go.
Throwing Young.
You gotta beat him, linebacker. What you doing, Brody?
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Stay in your shit. You gonna be the linebacker. Stay in the zone. Bet. You a good safety.
Here's Young from the shotgun. Escaping the pressure right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. A misconnection there. He's
you can play any safety. As long as you play the safety, stay safety.
That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball down.
Stay in your shit. Stay in your shit.
Now with the short passing game, you should be able to
if you jump, maybe if the ball's in the air, you could jump. But if you jump too early, your dude will be wide open behind you.
You prefer not to give him another shot here in the first
But if you got instincts, trust your instincts.
Guess what?
You feel like jumping,
you're likely going to have to.
do it.
To the right side and intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And he'll take it across midfield.
My defense works. It's just
48-yard line.
we just gotta be disciplined. We can't overjump shit, and that's what shit gets fucked up.
Listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
Well, a design run for their wideout. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. 2nd and 10.
Second down at the Browns' 48-yard line.
Now Stafford. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
You can also take the running lane too. There's nobody
and
open.
For the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. Throwing is Stafford. Flushed out right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Unreal.
Terrell Owens, a touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
You a bully.
Extra point attempt to come here. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. A try here for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. The play fake. Now Young. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Honestly, bro, I wasn't even paying attention.
First down, Cleveland.
I guess I don't
Young
respect
down.
these guys.
Flush to his right. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon.
That's straight
And a
disrespect.
potential turning point.
I was on
Very
YouTube
good field
scrolling.
position late in this first half.
The Ravens take
An
over.
unfortunate
Then I
sequence
tightened
there,
up,
trying to
caught
get
a
points before
INT
intermission,
next
but now
play.
the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. And that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
I'm cool with that. Hell yeah. Got a token. Oh, also too, put some spinning abilities on Reggie Bush and um the other running back if you can. If you got the coins. Two more wins to playoffs. Damn, I caught up to your level. We both 27 now. You got Worthy still? You got readjusted. Oh, damn.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth, and joining me as always, my partner Brock Heward. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here, and both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, you just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent will tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The crowd may be already playing a role here. We've got to jump before the opening snap. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false starts. Now 15 yards to the marker. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Sean Murphy bunting in to pick it off. Will take over inside the red zone. He goes out on the return. Oh, baby. This stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock. But that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd. Especially as a quarterback, it's your job to quiet that home crowd. But an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now.
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Cam Little to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Yep.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
defense
And
is
the drive will
impeccable,
start out
bro.
with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the gun, it's Mahomes. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. Juke the defender. Has a hole left, room to run. And he will get this inside the 30.
I can guarantee you that's going to be a Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but
Put
at the
him on
end of the year,
spot.
I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
They kick the running back in motion. From the 23. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll try and punch it in. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers make it a 1-point game.
Shit.
They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Brown able to tack on the point after. And the Panthers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Stafford. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Logan Wilson has it. And he's going to go. It's a big 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Brown now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Hand off now from the gun. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. It's JTT working off the line, hauling him down there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. That's on target. Puka Nacua. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
An extra corner into the game for the Panthers. 3rd down. Stafford from the gun. On the move, headed right. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Bronk. They're going for 4th and 3. Stafford gonna go on 4th. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense up to the line fast.
14 yards on the play. That's good.
Now Stafford again. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. And he can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 14-7 game. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter. Ravens in possession. They have it 3rd and 10. Throw deep to the left side. Brought in inside the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Little tax on the extra point. And the Ravens tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Needed a lot more to reach the landing zone, so the drive going to start at their own 40-yard line. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play, and we've got 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Hell yeah. That's what's up. Easy dub. All right.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And before kickoff, Charles, quickly, your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I could give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
On to get it started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And able to get this out to the 25.
Same here. I'm eating.
And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yeah, I'm saying, what's your order? Hell yeah. Let's go.
And they'll start the drive here with an end around.
I gave you the block.
It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Puka Nacua, 75 yards.
Fuck yeah.
And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That's absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Yeah.
Looking to put a drive together. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for second down. Here's Hurts to throw. Dancing to his left. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 35. A big play there for Minnesota. 48 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Warren is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. And they'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run for it with Lynch. That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. Now it's Chris Boswell on for the field goal try. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
It's hard for me to focus, too. Over here grubbing.
Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Yeah, I had to put a pause on what I was eating. Sheesh. Let's get it.
To throw is Stafford. He finds his man complete. It's Bush. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know that's easier said than done when the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, right at the 40. Just beating the play clock. Stafford over the middle, complete. It's Bush. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Right.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing again is Stafford.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's 2nd and 10. Stafford looks to throw again. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 18. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On the run, it's Bush. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now Stafford. This will be caught at about the 6. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1.
I swear I was in the end zone. Like, what?
Leads to a 4th and goal. They'll run for it. Lynch. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed he did not. Stop him. Turned away on 4th and goal. And the Vikings, they come up big down near the goal line.
Right.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Shit, like maybe 8 years.
They'll throw again from their own end zone. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety.
Well, when we think about big swings and scores before a half, we think offense, but this time, their defense made the play. Instant pressure off the snap, and they weren't going to let him find a way to escape.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. Taking it about the 16.
All right, let's do it.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles? They've got his man complete. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Nice.
Able to hit on a big play right there in the 2-minute drill. And now they've got a chance to use all the remaining clock and build on their lead right before halftime.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30
We keep
now,
going.
1st and 10.
Still got one more time out.
Here's Stafford.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Harrison Smith.
And the Vikings force the turnover. They'll take
I'll just say when it's tight coverage, don't throw it to me.
Brandon, I'm not going to tell him that you called him
Throw
old
to
in
me
our
when I'm
pregame
in
meeting,
space.
but this guy has been around a
It's
long
cool, though.
time. If there's a trick in the book, he knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters, and this is what he's always had, and that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They almost gave it right back to him there with another interception of their own. And to be honest, he probably should have caught that and picked it off.
And he knows it, and he'll see it in film, and he'll see it in his dreams tonight when it's all said and done. But you almost felt like the excitement had been ramped up, and they were trying to get a big play right after that one.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Trimmer. 73.
Hurts.
It's complete downfield out left to his running back. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. He got 29 yards that time. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Throwing is Hurts.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Vikings have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room.
We've been together a few years, and you know that I really ride the wave of old momentum, don't I?
Yes, you do.
There is a heck of a difference between being down 6 and possibly being up 1 And right now, they've got that opportunity.
No doubt. That is a big-time score and a big-time swing in momentum. Four seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw here. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
3rd and 3. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Steps away to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
That's exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the 3rd quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. Here's Bradley Pinion now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This is fielded at the 27. The 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Ravens will take over. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Linebacker Patrick Green bringing him down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They'll keep it in the hands of Bush. They find some open field here. Inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. 77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So down inside the 5-yard line. I have to say, really just a poor job defensively there.
You're exactly right. As a former defensive back, that was not played well at all. But give credit to the offense and give credit to the guy running the football. He gets it down all the way inside the 5.
Oh, and they set the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal.
Hell yeah.
Now Stafford. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Vikings are going to have it here at the 115. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the fourth quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
Looking to put a drive together. Play action. Here's Hurts. They'll buy some time right. Now throw on the run.
He didn't pick it.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield.
I was going to say, let me fix my camera because you're holding the, I think you're holding the trigger button.
Gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle.
All right, bet. You good, you good.
To help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
As soon as he leaped out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, standing just outside his own goal line. And they'll get to this and down it inside the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. So the scoring dried up here in the third. Nothing that quarter for either side. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. And we've got a dandy here. A one-point game as we begin the fourth. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 48. They run up the middle with Bush. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 93 yards rushing for him now as he's been tremendous all day long. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Hey, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
Stafford. And this is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. This is Bush.
Damn!
Chelsea plays an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about when we're we're seeing from the safeties. They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 15-yard line. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game. Here's first down.
Better wide the fuck.
Now it's Stafford.
No!
He finds his man complete. That's Bush. Now he's taken down
damn.
7 after a game.
You see how that corner came down?
Bush trying the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Let's get the first down and waste the clock.
They'll come to the line now on a 3rd and 6.
They'll go again with Bush. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only
They try to hit the sideline.
have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
Yep.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
They'll try and run for it. And he won't
I just wanted the first.
but he will have the first.
I know you would have been like, I know you want to be like, why I do that, but
Well, they did the part they had to do. Quick throw got the first
China.
down.
But that doesn't allow
they only got one more timeout now.
plenty of work to do.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts.
Hell yeah.
And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Fuck yeah.
They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further.
Facts.
Obviously, the thought process is to score a touchdown there on 1st and goal, but that loss, that's not critical. Holding on to the football is. Make sure they come away with no less
Do a
than
knee.
a field goal in the lead. That's uppermost in their minds.
And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try. A little unconventional, but another kneel down here as they work towards a field goal try. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And his kick is indeed good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll
Yeah. Got one more win to play off. Nice. 4-1. All good, bro. Let's get it. What's his name? Ah, I'm fucking stuffed. Hope I get a lazy Super Bowl win.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now, Charles, you and I, we've done a lot of games together. Always seems like we're rehashing the same storylines. Turnovers, of course, always a big story. Quarterback play, running backs, yada, yada, yada. But getting ready for this one word kept coming to mind, and that's preparation.
Well, it's critical to be prepared. Physically, mentally. When you think about getting ready for an NFL game, you have to wonder, what will they throw at us that maybe we haven't seen before? 2-minute drill, maybe different things like that. Got to be prepared. You're exactly right. When we spend our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasize that they do things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
First play from scrimmage, Stafford. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. 19 yards right off the bat, and a quick first down. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Give me a second. Don't snap it yet. Don't snap. Don't snap. Don't snap.
Continue to find him here in the early going.
Taking off my
I
pants.
think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
I need to free up my legs. All right.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Stafford throwing quickly, complete out wide. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's second down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it, got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
They work now on 2nd and 9. He'll get that complete to Franklin. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
A gain of 4 brings up second down at the Jets' 17-yard line.
They'll hand it off to Bush. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Reggie Bush from 17 yards out. And the Ravens will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They go play action with Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, his first throw of the playoffs is intercepted. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line.
Well, certainly not how they envisioned the start to this one. You give up the touchdown, and they take a shot on the first play from scrimmage offensively, Charles, but it gets intercepted.
Yeah, instead of just trying to nibble and, work your way downfield, they tried to take a nice little chunk there. It didn't pay off for them. Now the defense runs on the field, having already given up a touchdown the first drive, hoping to get their legs under them and slow them down.
And all those mistakes, they just seem magnified here in the playoffs.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Next, the receivers don't spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense. In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
They'll try and run for the first with Bush.
Down the left sideline.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Reggie Bush with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter.
And the Ravens lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Cruz. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
They'll look to throw.
Complete to Johnston here.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
First down, New York.
They'll give to Peterson out of the gun.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
3rd down, it's Adrian Peterson. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
Hurts completing this one quickly.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Brock Bowers from 19 yards away. And the Jets have cut it back within a score. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
A give left side, Bush. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 91 yards rushing for him in this first half as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. That's taken in by Franklin. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll bring up second down.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down at the 46-yard line.
Now a play fake it at Stafford. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Stafford will stay out there. He'll lead his guys up to go for it on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. He's got his tight end over the middle. T.J. Hockenson. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now Bush running left. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. A give. This is Bush. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Bush on 3rd down. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A 1-touchdown ball game. 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Peterson. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain. There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Flushed out right. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. They run over center with Peterson. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A gain of 5. And the Jets first down.
Caught. It's Cruz left side. And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little further down inside the 40. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down. They'll try the middle with Peterson. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Hurts sets up to throw it. Rolling to his left. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's second down.
It's second down.
To try again after the sack. Hurts. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Jets are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll bring up a second and short. Up the middle, it's Peterson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
That solid gainer will put them on the doorstep of the end zone. More importantly, it gives them a fresh set of downs. Nice work right there.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Hurts with a quick throw, complete. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
Even when the play starts at the 1-yard line and you think you can sneak it in, it's not a formality that you're going to score the touchdown. The celebration in this case, from the defensive side of the line of scrimmage. A big-time play, keeping them out of the end zone.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Sliding out of the pocket. That's to his running back, complete. And he is going to be out of bounds well just short of the pylon, and that will be a turnover on downs.
So the failure to convert, no doubt, really hurts. But this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help in big ways. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a first down and make them use their timeouts and get a fresh set of downs. They've got to stop them right here. And if so, they've still got an opportunity.
They'll run it with Bush. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring it up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. And there he goes. Reggie Bush.
The race is on.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Reggie Bush, 98 yards.
And the Ravens use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Hurts. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
A gain of 16 yards. First down.
Throwing is Hurts. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. Here's 2nd down.
They'll look to throw.
A 46-yard line.
That's to Bowers once again.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Back to throw again. He's got his man, Gates. And down inside the 15 he goes.
A gain of 17 yards. First down, Jets.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Forced out to his left. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute.
Coup for the extra point.
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick. Jets have recovered. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
Back to throw. Caught by Gates, left side. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. He's back to throw. Over the middle, hooks up with the tight end Bowers. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Jets first down.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They still got 2 timeouts. Got to start using them, don't they?
You absolutely have to. You save them for this situation, but you have to use them.
Here we go. First and goal. Oh, the sneak. It's Hurts. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. He'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Yes, sir, that touchdown puts him in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it. Go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Want to win it right now. Have the momentum. Go ahead and get it done.
Oh, it's an enormous call here. They'll go for 2. One play to keep their postseason alive. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40. And that will get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
A 55-yard attempt.
It has the distance, and it is good from 55 yards out. And joy will reign in the inner harbor as the Ravens have won it. The Ravens going to move on to another week in these playoffs as we say so long, everybody. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.